My name is Brock Crouch. I live down in Southern California in the summer and live up in Mammoth in the winter and just travel around and snowboard, surf, and skate. Try to do everything I can possibly do. I started when I was like 3 years old, was like our first family vacation. Always just have been snowboarding because I've always wanted to do what my brothers were doing. Mostly I'm just a competition kid that's been doing competitions for the last like 10 years. I started when I was like 7. Recently, this last year, I got in a pretty big avalanche. We were up in Whistler, Canada. I was filming for a video part. I was buried for about like 5 to 6 minutes, probably like 6 to 7 feet under the snow. I can just like remember like falling and then going over all these rocks. And I remember the last like couple things I was thinking, I was just like, wow, like this is it. It would be a gift from God if I made it out of this one. Like, I tried to move to see if I could, and it felt like I was just stuck in concrete. I kind of just shut my eyes, but the heli pilot was the one that like actually found me. The doctor, she's like, yeah, usually people die after like 2.5 minutes, so you're pretty lucky. I'm like, yeah, pretty damn lucky. I just remember like the first thing saying like, yeah, I think your whole lower back's broken, because it was like already like so bruised. Like she said, like my whole spine was just like completely bruised. I saw Dr. Bray 4 days after I got home for like an x-ray and another checkup, and he already had my MRI from up there. He pretty much gave us a whole rundown. We just like sat in a room for like an hour, and he was just like, so if you would have broke it anymore, you would have been paralyzed. If you would have done this, you would have had to have 2 screws and a plate and like all this stuff. I just am pretty much the luckiest human being alive, I guess. Dr. Bray and my trainer have been working with each other since pretty much like week 1 that I've been home. And 10 to 12 days of me being out of the hospital, I like started getting back into the gym and like just trying to do anything I could possibly do to get out of the house. If it wasn't for Dr. Bray and my trainer, I definitely wouldn't be where I am right now. They work together so much. Like after every single checkup that I have, I'm like, yo, can you call my trainer now? And he's like, yeah, I'll call him tomorrow. And then they like tell him what I can do. And he's the man, and definitely wouldn't be where I am without him. Everything happens for a reason is what I kind of live by, and I live every day for its day, because you're definitely not guaranteed tomorrow.